Good afternoon, Julie. It's Tuesday, and I got the date right, and that's exciting. As you can see, I'm in a classroom, but I'm not in class. I'm technically at lunch, but I'm not at lunch. My teacher is in here, and so he can be added to the list of people who think I'm crazy, along with Esther and that random person who walked past my bus stop. First, before I do anything else, I'm gonna go through all the list of signs that you taught me. Okay, so sit, stand, stop, wait, music, eat, more, why. Oh, you can't see it. I did it. I did the why. Who, where, how. Oh, I learned what. I forgot to look up when. I don't know when either. But I forgot how to say where, and so I was looking it up in one of my classes, and I learned all sorts of cool things. Like I can say, I'm learning sign language. I can say student, learn person. And it's very exciting. It's very, very exciting. So I'll have to look up what. The other thing I did not do was post in your New Year's thread, and I'm going to. I was planning to. I just keep forgetting. So maybe I'll do that tonight, but probably not because I have a ton of Spanish homework and it's ridiculous. I'm going to talk about auditions now, which isn't really the theme for this video because I don't have much to talk about, so auditions it will be. I heard your song that you put on your other channel that you're using for your audition, well, that you might be using for your audition for Bat Boy, and it was pretty good, so if you use it, I'd say, that was good. Is that the song you're sticking with? Because you didn't show me actually what song you're doing. I had my auditions for band on Saturday, and that was okay. Our sight reading piece was really easy. It was a lot easier than I thought it would be, and the prepared piece went pretty well, but I did terrible at scales, because I always do terrible at scales, because I don't practice scales, because I'm like, psh, I know the theory behind scales. Why do I need to actually practice them? So that was dreadful. But I played the whole range of our chromatic scale. The chromatic scale used to be G to G, and it just kind of, it sounded right, da-na-na-na-na-na-na, I'm not going all the way, but it sounded right. But now in high school, it's G and G and a fourth up to C, which is weird, and you think I'd be used to it by now because I'm a senior, but I have never once at any audition actually played it all the way to the C. I would just play to the G, and they'd be like, you should play to the C, and I'd be like, yeah, I know, but I didn't. So I played to the C this time, but I also lost my partial, and I messed up, so we'll see how that goes. My interview is coming up in a couple weeks, and that's exciting. But I have something else exciting coming up before then, which is Acquire the Fire, which is this cool event that we're going to, and that's in Richmond. It's the 25th and 26th, and I invited a bunch of friends, except the one friend who I thought for sure was going, because he goes to my church, and everybody was like, oh, he's totally going, he came last year, but then he stopped going to our youth group, and it just sucks, and he's not coming, and I'm like, why? What the heck? And he said he didn't want to, and I'm like, I don't understand. You always have fun. Why don't you want to? And he said he doesn't have time. And I'm like, what the heck? How do you not have time to, hang out and worship, and it'll be awesome? So I'm going to have to talk to him about that later. Okay, you lied because you're seeing me, and it's Tuesday, not Wednesday. You tried to confuse me, but I got the date right. It is Wednesday, and I will see you tomorrow. I have this propped up with a book, and it keeps sliding, so I have to keep adjusting it.